Hello everyone, my name is Anthony and today I'm going to show you how to play Havana by Camila Cabello on the ukulele. You guys asked for it, so here's my tutorial on how to play the song. If you do like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for future tutorials and cover songs just like this one. Once again, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who did subscribe to my channel and help me reach my sub goal. It definitely does mean a lot to me. So let's go ahead and grab our ukuleles and let's begin. Alright everyone, let's get started. So this song's going to take 3 chords. First one's going to be an E minor, it's going to be C, and B7. If you don't know how to play these chords, I'm going to leave links below in the description, and I will provide other channels that can show you how to play these chords. And for those who are ready, let's go ahead and begin. So these 3 chords are going to be in that order actually. It's going to be the same throughout the whole song. Nothing will change. That's verse, chorus, verse, bridge until the end of the song. So it's gonna repeat throughout the whole song. And the only part that I add into the song is pretty much when she goes, you know, got me feeling like, which sounds something like this. So I'm gonna play it for you first and then we're gonna go over it. So let's go ahead and learn that. On the E minor, we're going to go ahead and release our index finger. So you're going to have these 2 notes on the 3rd fret E string and the 4th fret C string. So it's going to sound something like this. Alright, so when you come down on the upstroke, you're going to actually press down right here on the 2nd fret, so you form the E minor. So it's going to go. Alright, and then continuing on, downstroke, and then you're going to do kind of like a palm mute thing. So what this means is, for those who don't know what palm mute is, pretty much that, except with your fingers, instead of it playing like this, you're going to release your fingers slightly to where they're lifted up, not pressed all the way, but you're just gonna lift them up. Your fingers are still gonna touch the strings, and you're gonna play it through like this. So you're still palm muting without covering the strings. So what I mean by this is it's gonna give it that that accent or that beat, you know, to make it sound like it has some form of rhythm. So you're gonna strum down, come back up. Remember to press down, let go of the strings, and then you're gonna come down, up again. So, but press though. So what I mean, so it sounds kind of confusing when you go a little slow, but let me speed it up a little bit and you'll see what I mean. So, down, release the strings, and then go down, up again. So let's go a little faster this time. So once again, a little faster. Notice how I lifted my fingers up on that. So down, up, down. A little faster. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, down. Lift your hands up. When you get the speed going, it's gonna sound. Alright, cool. That palm muting stuff, just practice, you know, doing this. Put your fingers over the notes, strum, and then eventually just let your fingers go. Get the palm mute, fingers back on, let go, fingers back on, and then eventually that should help you in the long run for sure. So let's go ahead and continue. So right now we just learned this part right here. Continuing on, instead of hitting the C chord, which would be this right here, you're actually going to come up to the 7th fret and leave the strings open, and you're going to upstroke this part. So from the 7th fret on the A string to the 5th to the 3rd. So it's going to sound like this. Downstroke right here. So one more time. Downstroke, upstroke, upstroke. but you're just hitting this note, these two notes right here on the upstroke, just these two, because you want these three to ring out to give it more of a full sound instead of going or like this. And then you're kind of just so E minor, down, up. All right, continuing on, you're gonna hit the B7. Let's go ahead and put your pinkies right here on the 6th fret, and you're gonna come down only for one single stroke. That's all you need. So down once, and then on the upstroke, you're just gonna have your B7 chord. And there's those palm muting things that I do again. I tend to do this, I press down, and then when I want to palm mute, I switch over to my ring finger and pinky to give it that palm mute sound. However, it still works good if you just press up and down like this to give you that palm muting sound. So both work just fine. So let's go ahead and go from the top one more time. So from E minor, down, up, and then downstroke, up, down. Okay, so let's do it a couple more times because we actually play this, I believe, 4 times in the song. So. Okay, very good. So that plays about 4 times. Moving on to the next part now, what we're gonna have is the alternate ending to that. So pretty much before the build up, what I do is I do this part right here. So the part after that, pretty much you're doing that same chord that you come down on. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna hit this, just strum it as it builds up on the last time that you do it through. So on the 4th time, that's when you're gonna wanna come up like this. So pretty much the 4 times that we played through, you're gonna come up like this. And that's when it goes to the bridge that I play. You don't have to, but I do, and I do the cool rhythm part that I like to do. It's a lot of fun, or at least cool to me. But pretty much you're gonna palm mute, you know, Havana, oh na na, half of my heart is in Havana, oh na na, she took me back to East End. Now this rhythm part can be pretty fun. Pretty much I do bump 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 bump. So the rhythm I like to think of is okay, just keep that beat, and then the beat that I'm thinking of behind it is kind of like a bump 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 bump. So what I mean by that too, yeah. So bump 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 bump. So that's what I do when I'm playing the song, is that I try to have a, you know, rhythmic part, so it seems like, you know, there is drums when really there isn't, or you know, just more of a rhythm section that I like to have there. So that's pretty much what I do on that bridge part, if you were curious on how I played that, or if anyone was curious. But that's pretty much how it'll go. Just play it however you want. I find that to be the most enjoyable, but once again, you know, just do whatever you think is the best. The next section is going to be the ending, and pretty much on the fourth time that you do it after, or that I do it after that strumming part, when I play the last Havana part, the last part of the chorus, we are going to go back into, this part. Right? And we're going to do that 3 times, but on the 4th time, we're actually going to do something else, which is this part right here. And I'm going to play it for you, and then we're going to go over it together. So it's going to go. Okay, so on that 4th time, what we're doing is we're still having the same body of the E minor, except with these 2 notes right here on the E and C string, you're going to move your index finger and your middle finger down instead this time. So you're going to come right here. So we're going from here to here, and your pinky is going to be on the 7th. So that's going to give you the. All right, and next we're going to come up to the 10th fret, down to the 9th, down to the 7th, back to the 9th. So let's put it together real quick. Okay, so one more time, full out this time. Forgot to do the upstrokes on before, but that's what we want, are the upstrokes, like we did previously. So down. So once again from the beginning. And then we are going to hit the B7 chord. Okay, so one more time, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and. One more time. 1, 2, 3, and. So after that, this is where we're going to play the Havana melody, and this is going to lead into the end of the song. So this one, let me play it for you first, and then we're going to walk through it together. So it's going to sound something like this. Okay, so let's go over that. So here we go, downstroke, and then you're gonna hit this note right here. Oops. You're gonna hit this note right here. So on the A string 2nd fret, and then down on the 3rd fret. So pretty much you're just gonna go A to E. So Havana, una, and then down to C, and then B7. Now I'm going to show you the individual notes, and I'm going to show you why I keep it barred at the end. The individual notes that you want to hit when you're hitting the B7 is going to be the 2nd fret, A string, 5th fret, E string, back to the 2nd fret, A string, then we're going to go 3rd fret, A string, back down to 2nd fret, 5th fret, and then down to the 3rd fret, E string. So full out, it's going to be. One more time, 2nd fret to 5th fret. Okay, one more time, and messed up there. But pretty much those are the notes that you want to hit when you hit the B7 chord. After you hit this B7 chord, the reason why I hit it is because I still get the resonance of the lower end. And so pretty much find a way to hit these notes. If you find it's easier for you right now just to strum the B7 and then go into the into hitting those notes. If that works easier for you, go right ahead. However, what I just do is I strum the B7 chord and then do the parts. So let me play it for you one more time. Okay, and one more time. And then another on top of that. Okay, so now we're going to go over the ending part where she goes, Havana, my heart is in Havana. I'm going to play it for you first, and then we'll go over it together. So here we go. Alright, so let's take that from the top. So the ending here is, so instead of coming up like we have been doing that, we're actually going to just do one stroke, and then on the 3rd fret on the E string we're going to do this part. Havana, Havana. And then we're going to come back up. My heart is in her. And that part, after we do the downstroke, strum 3rd fret on the E string, and then back up to 2nd string, strumming on the A string. You're going to come 2nd, pinky on the 5th, back and forth, 2nd, 5th, and then on the E string, you're going to come back to the 3rd fret, and then you're going to do the B7 chord. Once again, E string, which is already barring that 2nd note right there, right here, which is what you want. So B7, and then I pluck both the C string and the E string to get this sound. And then what I do is I just do pinky to 3rd fret. So first time is going to be open. I'm sorry, not pinky. Ring finger to 3rd fret. So ring finger, open, ring finger to 3rd fret, and then at the end I do this, just slowly strum the E and then hit this 7th. The reason why I do that is because when I originally was going to do this, but then I had that noise from the lift, so instead I just decided to tap it. Okay, so all together it's going to sound something like this. Alright, cool. So for those who have liked this tutorial, I hope that this was a big help to show you what I do. If you're having any trouble, please leave me a note in the comments, or if you do like this video, please give it a like, subscribe for future tutorials, and be sure to share this video for anybody else who would be interested. And once again, thank you so much for all your support, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks again. We'll see you next time.